Good afternoon, all. Hope you're having a beautiful Friday. It's going to make you all panelists so I can see you. Meanwhile, if you've got any questions, please ask. If I can answer them, I will. Hi, Alan. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you.
Hi, Freddy. How are you?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Good, good. Are you feeling the relief of coming out of this lockdown?
Certainly feels like we're moving in the right direction, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's good news.
And the sun is shining.
And the sun is shining. What more can we ask for?
Thanks for doing this, Freddy.
It's my pleasure. I'd only be sitting in the sun, getting a suntan otherwise.
Well, not now you've bought your deck chair and scared the sun away.
Yeah. Knowing better. It's quite a lot of people here, actually. Amanda, could I ask you to, you're going to be there for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Can I make you a co-host?
Yeah, I'll let everyone in.
And that'd be great if you would do that for me.
Freddie, I found a thing the other day where you can just let everyone in automatically.
What, and show up on a webinar?
It might not, it might have just been on a standard meeting, but as I was setting it up, it said allow participants to enter immediately. So I just clicked yes.
All right, okay.
If you make me co-host, I'll help.
I'll make you co-host. All right, great.
Okay, I'll do it from now on.
Lovely.
Do you want people in? You control the view, yeah?
Yeah. But no, they can control the view, whether they want to see the gallery or just see me.
Okay, I'm on it.
Right. Okay. Great stuff. Thanks. Okay. Well, look, as everyone's coming in, nice to see you all. I hope you're all well, and I hope you're all staying well. And thanks once again for joining me today. And we'll wait till everyone comes in. If anyone's got any questions, please just put your hand up. Nice to see you, Graham. Good to see you. I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, if anyone's got any questions, if I can answer them, I will. But just please ask. Hi, Alan. Good to see you. I'm seeing all your posts about your fights. Looks like that's going well. You're hypnotic, working your magic with your fighters. That's good. Hi, Anne.
Hi everyone.
Hello, everybody.
How did your concert go, Anne?
It was really great. Yeah, I've had some lovely feedback. I know everyone's sort of unlocking themselves into sort of socializing and everything, but people still need that little bit of space and peace and rest, and it's really good to help provide that.
Yeah, fantastic. Well done. Just so I can see. Oh, I can see everyone now. That's good. All up on my screen. Good to see you all. Call out a few names as I see you. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Gaynor. Diana. Good to see you all. Well, today.
Hi, Freddy. Were you supposed to have a buddy session, Freddy? It's Gaynor.
Oh, are we? All right. Okay. Well, contact me. You know what my brain's like.
Okay, I'll contact you. Thanks, Freddy.
Okay, contact me. We'll sort it out. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, today we're going to be talking about feeling into gratitude, laughter, and love. And I think we can all do with it. Even Alan Harrell, who's a fighter, and he trains people to knock each other's heads off. He can still feel into a bit of gratitude, laughter, and love. So that's it. That's our goal today. I know some of you have heard me do this before. I think it's one of the best things we can do for ourselves and do for others, really. And you're going to have an experience. I'm going to take you into a profound state of hypnosis. All you have to do is allow yourself to get into it and aim this at yourself. I know a lot of you here are carers. your therapists, your doctors, your nurses, your people that are caring about other people. I want you to understand that there are times when you need to just take time out. And I'm hoping you're looking at these Freddy's Free Friday therapies at 4 as a way of kind of doing that for yourself. Yeah, try and say that when you've had a few wine gums. So I'm hoping you're looking at in that way. So you can just look on it as a bit of respite for everything that's going on. I know a lot of you, as I said, are carers, and I know a lot of you are helping, even if that is like Anne Allen, who's a musician, who her music is a therapy as far as I'm concerned. You know, people like Alan who are helping young kids find a purpose in their life. But either way, a lot of you are giving a lot of your time to others. Got Graham Harvey here of the clearance protocol. You know, that there's a man that's helped thousands and thousands of people with his technique called I suppose it's a protocol rather than technique, whichever way you look at it, with his clearance protocol. If you haven't seen it, haven't read it, look it up. And if you're working with people, I know because I've downloaded it myself. It's not expensive, and it's something that can really help people. You know, I say Graham's protocols help thousands of people all around the world. But I know a lot of you are, but I see it all the time, and I'm going to say it because it's true, especially women. So many of you spend so much time making sure that your kids are okay, making sure that your man's okay, making sure that everyone around you's okay, that somewhere along the line, you kind of forget about yourselves. And I want you to understand, as I do all of my clients, that your real worth and your real value. And by that, I mean the value that goes beyond the house you live in, the car you drive, the clothes you wear, all of those things, your true core value. And today, I want you to just aim what we're doing at yourself. And then what you'll find by feeling it yourself, you just instinctively, other people get it off you. So today is purely about feeling into gratitude, laughter, and love. Those moments in our life when we can look back and we can think, yeah, that was a moment of pure love, a moment where you felt love, or you received love with no side, no agenda, just unconditional love. And I think there are times when you should be thinking about doing that for yourselves. Think about how many people you've helped with your words, with your skills. We've got Dr. Mark Chambers here, and he spent his life helping people. And he's I'll say it, he's a wonderful man. But sometimes we just have to think that about ourselves. There's that I was traveling back, this was years ago, traveling back on a plane with my son Anthony. We've been training people, I don't know where it was, maybe Brazil or wherever it was. And the girl on the plane, the hostess was doing there's the escape places there, there's the exits there, blah, 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 does all that stuff. There's your life jacket. But then she said the thing, if the oxygen drops in the cabin, these masks will drop down. And she shows you one. And then she says,
do yourself first, for children.
Fit your own mask first. I'm just going to mute everyone just in case. You can always switch your mic on and speak to me if you want, but I'm going to mute everyone for now, just in case. So she said, and your instincts, if you've got someone you love with you, especially if there's someone that's not as capable as you are, your instincts are to help them first. But the thing is, especially if it's a child, if you try and help your child first and you pass out because you haven't got the oxygen, then you're no good to that child. And it's a bit like that when we're helping other people. We have to fit our own mask first and look on this as the long game. It's an actual thing, therapist burnout, where we're listening to people's problems all day and we're helping others. We have to find a way of defending against that as well. Some years ago, I was living in Tunbridge Wells and I was working from home. My wife is a nurse, and at that time she was a health visitor. So she'd go into these homes. She's been a midwife. She's now a neonatal nurse. She works in SCABU, is it? I think that's what they call it. You know, these prem babies. But at that point, she was a health visitor. So she was visiting mums in their homes after they'd had their children. And I was working from home, and 3 young guys came down from Croydon. The oldest one was 29. I think the youngest one was about 23. And I remember, because he was the same age as that's how long ago it was now, because he was the same age as my oldest boy. And my oldest son's 50 this year in August. So whatever, how many years ago that was, 21 years ago or something like that. But these 3 guys came down initially because I'd advertised to help people quit smoking. They came in, and then the story came out. They were all heavily into cocaine. And the guy who was 29, he was married, split up from his wife, but he was married and had 2 young daughters. And he said he had his own scaffolding business. This is back 21 years ago. And he said, I've lost my business and my wife and my kids have gone because I ended up spending £1,500 a week. This is 21 years ago, £1,500 a week on cocaine. One of the other guys said his mortgage, again, to show you how long ago it was, had gone from whatever it was, 120 to 180,000, because he borrowed £60,000 just to spend on cocaine. So these 3 guys were there, and they were only young. And as I said, I had sons at the same age as them. So it's kind of, you know, even more poignant for me, if you like, because they were the same age as my own boys. And they said, and one of them said to me, he said, if you can't help us, he said, you're our last hope, or something like that, which is a lot to put on someone, really. Anyway, I did my work with them, and I went to bed that night, and I just could not stop thinking about these 3 guys and hoping they were going to be all right. And it was my wife. I mean, she's been a nurse since she was 17. She said, you have to defend yourself against, otherwise it would just destroy you. I mean, it's not our nature, isn't it? You know, we want our clients to be well. We want our patients to be well. We care. It's just the way it is. But we also have to have some form of defense or some kind of bubble around us. Otherwise, we just take on that emotion all the time, and we can't live like it. So, and bear in mind, my wife at the time, she was going into homes where there was little kids running around, covered in fleas, or covered in, you know, they're in the most horrific conditions, and then having to leave those kids in that house. You know, and she's a really caring person, because there was nothing much she could do about it other than report what was going on. So she said, she was the one who said, you have to find a way of doing that. And my go-to way of doing it in the end was, when the person is in the room with me, it's the same when we're here together. While we're here together, you are all that matters to me. And I don't mean this rudely, but once we finished here, I'm going to get on with my weekend. And I want the best for you. But if I was to spend my whole weekend hoping that you're going to be okay and worrying about it, I wouldn't be any good next week. So my way of doing it when I was seeing people one-to-one, when we could actually shake someone's hand, was the moment my client left and I shook their hand and said goodbye, I kind of in my own mind give that back to them, if you understand, like clear the emotion, because otherwise I'm not any good for the next client that came in. So we have to find a way of defending ourselves. And I think the best way of doing it is to feel good about ourselves, to recognize our own worth, to recognize our own value, and then we're going to take care of ourselves. If you know, some years ago I saw a couple who wanted to lose weight, and I don't know, I might have been maybe 40 or something, which, you know, again, it's probably 30 years ago, because, you know, I'm a lot more than 40 now. And they seemed old to me, but they were probably only in their 60s. But they seemed kind of old to me at the time. And they wanted to lose weight. And you could see they were still bang in love with each other. It's a rare thing to see that someone who's been together for 40 years, they still look like kids. They still look, you could see they were still kind of crazy about each other. and she was Brazilian and he was English. And so I said, so, you know, he wanted to lose weight. So I said, I said to his wife, I said to him, I imagine your wife cooks really lovely food. He says she does. And I said, I imagine that you love cooking for your husband. She said, I do. And I said, I imagine that you both love your food. She said, we do. I said, well, it's obvious to me that you're actually mad in love with each other still. I said, if you really love your food, and I know you love each other, eat a tad less now, you will live an extra 20 years. And in that 20 years, you'll eat a lot more food. And sometimes it's about thinking about now and thinking, like, what do I do now so that I can have those extra years? All of you, most of you here are therapists and you know, doctors, nurses, but people who care. And Amanda, who just looks after everybody that cares. And so, you know, but if you want to do that job for as long as, if you want to help as many people as possible, then you need to look after yourself. And you need sometimes to think about your own worth. You know, I've done some pretty crazy things in my life, and things I don't regret stuff, because I'm a human being, and more than that, I'm a man. And the word man is kind of equivalent to, I was going to say F up, but you know, that's what most men do at some point in their life. And so the other morning I woke up and I was thinking about some of the stuff I'd done and beating myself up over it. But then I reminded myself that I have a book out there, that an audio book that's now sold close to 9,000 books. And but people are learning techniques from those books and helping other people. My Arrow technique, which is out there as an app now, thousands and thousands of people around the world are free of pain because of my Arrow app. And as much as I can beat myself up over the things I do and the things I've been, sometimes we have to remind ourselves that we are doing some good in this world, and we are helping some people, because we all look in the mirror and we all see what's wrong with us. It's just the way it is. It's not how other people perceive us or see us. So today, really, and I want you, when we do this work today, is to aim these feelings for yourself. Think of things you can be grateful for. Think of moments when you just laughed, and think about times when you felt love, or you've given love or received love. That's all you've got to do today. Look on this as absolute time out for you, okay? And this is what I always say when I start my hypnotherapy, and some of you will know this by now. You can listen to me if you want, but I don't mean this rudely. I am not interested in your conscious mind. Your unconscious mind is a superpower. From the moment, probably from the moment you're conceived, but definitely from the moment you are born, your unconscious mind is taking care of your heartbeat, your blood pressure, your breathing. It's monitoring the environment, things that might be dangerous. And it's doing that from the moment you are born to the moment you pass away. When you're asleep, your conscious mind goes to sleep. It is your unconscious mind that will smell smoke in the house, because it never sleeps. It is your unconscious mind that hear a creak on the stairs that shouldn't be there in the night, because it never sleeps. It's always on, and it's there purely for your protection and for your pleasure. So you can listen to me if you want, but I don't mean this rudely. I'm not interested in your conscious mind. Your unconscious mind will hear everything I've got to say. It will take from it what is needed for you to allow yourself this feeling of gratitude, laughter, and love. Okay. Nice to see you, Tina. Good to see you. Right. So, are there any questions before I hypnotize you into oblivion for half an hour? Oh, good. All right. No questions. Hey, Tess, where was your suggestion today? Tess?
I wasn't feeling very clever, Freddy. I couldn't think of one. All
right. Okay. Well, I've had to think of something now. Tess Bright, you might be able to see her on your screen. I have a group called Creating the Body, Health and Happiness Group. Okay. And every Friday night at 9 o'clock, we run a little group. And Tess, because she knows I never know what day it is, on a Friday, she sends me a text message saying good morning, because I know then it's Friday, and she normally gives me a suggestion for what the topic should be for creating the health, happiness and body that we want. Anyway, today she let me down. So next time I see you, Tess, it's a slap on the wrist, I'm afraid. So look, let's all get into this today. Look on this as time out. Enjoy yourself. If you don't listen to me, that's fine. Your unconscious mind will be on and listen to everything I say. And I'm going to ask you to take part in this today. So I want you, bear in mind, I'm the only one with my eyes open. So I'm going to ask you to actually physically get into something today. And I want you to do your best to get into it. I'm not going to ask you to dance or do anything strange, but I want you, if I ask you to just to do something, I'm going to ask you just to do your best to do it. And you're going to feel great. All right. So what I want you to do is this. Place your feet separately. Place your hands separately. Get comfortable. Make sure you're in a safe position. And whatever happens next, your chair or your bed or wherever you're sitting will support you. Okay. No matter how relaxed you get, your chair will support you. If for any reason the internet goes off, you will come out of trance at some point in the future. Can't tell you when it's going to be, but you definitely will come out of trance some point in the future, right? All right, so look, place your hands separately, place your legs separately, and when you're ready to do this, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just allow your eyes to close, but only as quickly as you're ready to feel into this wonderful feeling. That's right. Just allow your eyes to close. And I want you for a moment to focus on those tiny muscles around your eyes. Focus on those tiny muscles around your eyes. And imagine that they're relaxing so completely that your eyes just won't work. Imagine that's happening now. And every word I say is relaxing those eyes even more. Imagine that's happening and there's nothing you can do about that. Every word I say is going to relax your eyes more and more. Now imagine your eyes are so relaxed, they just won't work. And when you realize that your eyes are so relaxed, they just won't work, you can test them, find it completely locked just for a while. That's right. Now, nothing bothers you, nothing affects you, nothing disturbs you. And all that matters now is you and the sound of my voice and that feeling of freedom. Now, I'm going to say some words. And as I say these words, I want you just to repeat these words silently in your mind and aim them at yourself. Even if at first you don't feel it, because in a moment you will. So as I say these words, just repeat them silently in your mind to yourself. I am completely calm and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. My right arm is heavy and relaxed. My right arm is heavy and relaxed. My right arm is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. And now, as you become less and less aware of your physical being, you'll have the experience, the most incredible experience of liberation. Because in a moment, the essence of who you are, that intangible part of a human being, the passenger, the observer in that physical form, will separate from your body completely. And it will be the most incredible feeling of liberation and freedom. In a moment, the essence of who you are, that intangible part of your being, the passenger, the observer in that physical body, is going to separate. And it will be the most incredible thing of liberation. And I want you to notice, as the essence of who you are. Some cultures call it the spirit, the soul. I call it the essence. As it separates from your physical body and leaves your body in that chair, notice that the essence of who you are is ageless. It is infinite. It has no edge. That's right, less and less aware of yourself as a physical being. As if that body in that chair's had a general anesthesia. And you can just leave it, less and less aware. Maybe totally unaware of any sensations. Like you've had a general anesthesia. And as the essence drifts further and further away, you can look back and look at that body in that chair. And just for a moment, recognize how incredible that body is. The things that your body's enabled you to do. The love you felt. The pleasure you felt. Just for a moment, think about your feet. How many people have you met because of the places you've been, because of your feet? And just for a moment, appreciate your feet. Think about your hands. How incredible are your hands? Maybe the children you felt in your hands, the love you felt in your hands, the things your hands have enabled you to do, to communicate through writing or typing. How incredible are your hands? Think about your body. You know, for some of you, I know there are musicians amongst you. Think about the sounds, the music your hands have enabled you to play. And for some of you, you have children. Think about how incredible that is. Those wonderful human beings that that body created. And understand you are unique. In the history of the universe, there has never been another you. You are unique. You are incredible. In fact, you are the most incredible creation in the known universe. 100 billion human beings have lived on the planet Earth. 100 billion human beings. But there's never been another you. You are unique. You are beautiful. You are incredible. Just for a moment, as you watch your body in that chair, just show it some appreciation and love. And be determined to look after that body. to feed it the right nutrition, to give it the right hydration, to care for it, because you are worth it. And that body has enabled you to experience so many things. And from today, you will take care of that body. Understand, you are not your body. You are not your name. Nothing that happens to that body can touch the essence of who you are. Because the essence of who you are is infinite. It is ageless. And so as you drift further and further away from your body, deeper and deeper into trance, my voice and my words will drift with you to become a part of your experience now. And every word I say is going to double that incredible feeling. Just when you think you've reached the ultimate space of bliss, the most profound state of hypnosis, my voice, my words are going to take you 10 times deeper. Imagine that's happening. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. And as you drift in that space, free of all earthly ties, free of your physical body for a while, my voice and my words are going to drift with you to become a part of your experience now. And every word I say just takes you further and further away from your physical being. Everything I say now is your reality. And every suggestion I give you, your mind and body will act upon at a molecular, cellular, neurological level. It's now your reality. Because you have a conscious mind and you have an unconscious mind. And that unconscious mind, the back of the mind, can continue to hear, to understand, respond to those things I might say without the need for you to do anything at all. It's so much easier for the conscious mind simply to relax and enjoy that letting go. That's right. Letting go even of the effort it takes to make the effort that it might take, to tell the exact position of arms, legs, or the entire body now that seems to drift through time and space. That wonderful free floating place of effortless relaxation and letting go. Allowing events to occur in their own time, in their own ways. You drift as a mind. And that mind drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. How incredible are you as a human being? How incredible is your mind? It is infinite. And I can wonder whether you're aware that you've drifted deeply into hypnosis. Because the deeper you go, the better you will feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you'll go. And understand that while you drift away from your body in that state of hypnosis is in the perfect state for healing. I'd like the unconscious part of your being, the part of you that's responsible for your immune system, for your automatic healing ability, to reconnect any communication between those cells, those molecules, those atoms that make up that body, to reconnect any communication, start any healing process that's needed, to do it for you now. You may become aware of certain sensations as those changes take place now, while you just leave that body in that chair and allow that healing to occur automatically, naturally. How incredible is your body? Now as you drift further and further away, imagine you're drifting so far so far away. Imagine drifting away from this planet. Imagine you're drifting so high that you can look down and see that incredible planet Earth below you. You may see the whites of the clouds, the whites of the mountaintops, the greens of the forest, and the blue of the ocean. See that incredible blue planet below you. And once again, notice as the essence of who you are leaves that body on that planet. I want you to notice how your perspective changes. You can think about the 7.5 billion people on that planet, of which you are one. You can think about those 7.5 billion people on that planet, of which you are one. I want you to notice as you think about that, how your perspective changes. Things that had seemed overwhelming no longer have any power over you. Things that had seemed hard or difficult to do no longer have any power over you. And understand that every irrational thought that's ever held you back was only ever that. It was only ever your imagination. It was never real. And as you think about that, as you drift in that space now of understanding, as you drift even deeper into that profound, incredible state of hypnosis. That's right, deeper, deeper, deeper down into that feeling. As you go even deeper, I want you to do this. I want you to think about a moment of pure gratitude for someone, something, a moment in your life of absolute gratitude. I want you to think about it now. And now I want you to feel into that. Feel into that moment of gratitude. Remember where you were if you want to. Remember who you were with, but feel into that moment of gratitude. And when you absolutely feel that feeling of gratitude, I want you to do this. I want you to reach up with your right hand. Reach up as if you're reaching up for the stars. You're reaching up for the moon. Reach up and grasp that feeling of gratitude with that hand. And when you've got it, when you've grasped it in your hand, I want you to pull it into your heart. Put that hand on your heart and feel that feeling of gratitude flooding your heart. Put your other hand over the top of it and feel that feeling of gratitude expanding your heart now, flooding your body with that feeling of gratitude. How good to be alive, to experience that feeling of gratitude now. Feel it. Feel your heart expanding. Feel your body being flooded with that incredible feeling. And now I want you to think of a moment of laughter. When someone made you laugh or something made you laugh, where you just laughed, that belly laugh, that completely unconscious, uncontrolled laughter. Think of a moment of laughter in your life. Someone, something that just made you laugh out loud. I think about it now. You can see it. Step into that moment of laughter. You remember where you were. You remember who you were with maybe. Step into it and feel it now. And when you absolutely feel into that feeling of laughter, I want you to reach up once again with that hand. I want you to grasp that feeling of laughter. And I want you to pull it once again into your heart. And push it into your heart. Put your other hand over the top of that hand and feel that feeling of laughter and gratitude flooding your body and your mind now. Feel it. How incredible is it to be alive, to experience that feeling of pure joy, laughter and gratitude. Feel it now. That's right. How incredible is that? And now I want you to think of a moment of love. A moment of pure love, maybe for someone, maybe for your mother, your father, your child, your best friend, your partner, but a moment of pure love with no side, with no agenda, just complete unconditional love for someone or something, or maybe a pet. Think of that moment now. And when you're ready to feel into it, step into that feeling of unconditional love and feel it, feel into it. And when you really feel it, I want once again, reach up with that hand, like you're reaching up for the stars. Grasp that feeling of love and pull it into your heart once again. Do it now. And feel it, feeling of gratitude, laughter, and love expanding your heart. Pull it into your very heart center and feel it flooding your body into the very marrow of your bones. And notice that when your body and your heart is flooded with that feeling of gratitude, laughter, and love, every ounce of physical and emotional pain has gone from your body and your mind. You cannot feel it, you cannot experience it, because those two things cannot coexist in your body at the same time. As you feel that feeling of gratitude, laughter, and love in your heart, notice that every doubt, every limiting belief that's ever held you back has gone from your body and your mind, because they cannot coexist in your body and your mind at the same time as you hold that feeling of love. And from today, whenever you want to feel like you feel now, just place that hand on your heart. Place your left hand on top of your right hand and think into this feeling now and know you're worth doing this for. Understand you are the most incredible creation in the known universe. You are love. You are loved. You are loving. Feel into that feeling now. I'll say it again. You are love. You are loved. You are loving. You are worthy of treating yourself to this feeling. And every now and again, remind yourself that you are loved, you are loved, and you are loving. Think of the people whose lives are different because of your words, of your kindness, your skill. Just think about that for a moment. The people whose lives are better because they met you, because of your understanding and your love and your kindness. And allow yourself this moment to feel into it now, that moment of gratitude, laughter, and love. And from today, whenever you want to, understand when you feel this feeling in your body, fear and anxiety, physical and emotional pain cannot coexist in your body with this feeling. So anytime you have any discomfort, anytime you have any fear or anxiety, put that hand on your heart. Think of this moment, feel into it, and you'll realize you have complete control of this now. You are worthy of this feeling. And as you drift further and further away now, every limitation disappears. And this feeling of gratitude and love is going to stay with you. And you're going to take it into everything you do, because you are love and you are loved and you are loving. That's right. It may be interesting to think about what you've experienced just here in this last few minutes. How you can utilize this every day, because you are worth doing it for. Go with your unconscious often as you need to know that you are worth loving. You are worth looking after. Look after your body. It's not difficult. Just make a decision right now to be as kind to yourself as you are to others. To want for yourself what you want for the people you love. Make that decision now. And know it's okay to want that for yourself. Treat yourself to the health you want, to the life you want, to the happiness you want. It may be interesting to know that in that relaxed, drifting state of mind, where those thoughts drift by like dreams, and some enter the mind and some drift through the mind, and some are left behind to be used later on. Others are remembered or seem to be remembered at first, but then become more and more distant, forgotten over time. And this entire experience may seem so far away, like a dream you had. And so it's your privilege. Use this experience. Think about the things you can do, the strengths, the abilities, the skills, the love you may have overlooked before, that will allow you a clear view of the possibilities of a new way of living, a new way of being. That's right. Take that time now, a brief time that seems to be a long time, to review, plan at some level of awareness the things you're going to change later on, things you're going to do later on as you continue to use more and more of you. That's right. Feel into that feeling now. Just take that moment to experience that feeling of love and gratitude and laughter. Go with your unconscious often as you need to. Only when the unconscious mind knows and has made those changes. At a molecular, cellular, neurological level. And I don't know, it'll be 5 minutes from now, 10 minutes from now, or 20 years from now, when you suddenly realize that every irrational fear disappeared right here. Every ounce of useless, unnecessary pain, both physical and emotional, disappeared right here, right now. And the harder you try and remember what it felt like, the further away it goes. You know, it's easy to forget. We put our keys down, forget where we put them. I don't know whether it'll be a minute from now, an hour from now, or 20 years from now, when you suddenly realize that you've been thinking about something else entirely. And every ounce of emotional and physical pain disappeared right here, right now, replaced by a feeling of love, gratitude, and laughter. So get ready. In a moment, I'm going to count to 10, and every suggestion I've given you, your mind and body will act upon without hesitation. It's now your reality. And on 8, your eyes will open. You will feel incredible, like you've had a ton weight lifted, like you've had the blinkers removed. You'll see life differently. You'll experience life differently. And on 10, that feeling of love and gratitude and laughter is going to grow stronger day by day. As the healing continues, automatically, imagine it's happening. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. So get ready as I count to 10. On 8, your eyes will open. You are going to feel incredible. You're going to take that feeling into everything you do, because you are loved, you are loved, and you are loving. And on 10, that feeling is going to grow stronger day by day. 1, feeling absolutely wonderful. 2, to achieve everything you want to achieve and do it with love in your heart. 3, feeling of freedom from every limiting belief that ever held you back. 4, feel a force of that energy and love flooding your body and your mind. 5, feeling incredibly alive now. 6, 7, 8, eyes opening with a smile on your face, feeling absolutely incredible. 9, 10. Excellent. Well, I hope you enjoyed the experience. It's great to see you all. And I've had my second jab, so I didn't realize that one of the no one told me one of the side effects from the second jab is that you feel incredibly happy for some reason. I don't know why it is, but since I've had my jab, I just can't shake this feeling of joy and happiness off. So I hope when you have yours, it has the same effect. But yeah, maybe it's the thought of being able to travel and go and see Diana Whitley in Las Vegas, where she lives. That'll be fun. Can't wait. So look, wherever you are in the world, I hope you've enjoyed this time together. Understand you're worth loving and looking after. Treat yourself with the same love and kindness as you show the people that you help. Want for yourself what you want for the people you love. And treat your body kindly. Because we might come back many times, but I'm just, as far as I'm concerned, this is it. So I'm going to live it out every single day. I am going to ring the juice out of every day. That's my goal. And I'm going to find things to laugh about. You know, I had a lady come and see me for depression, and she said, you know, I said, well, look, just walk up and down the street with a smile on your face, just to annoy your neighbours. See, I promise you, I'll make you feel good. If nothing else, you know, you can always find ways of cheering yourself up. But look, wherever you are, what you're doing, thanks for joining me today. Hopefully one day we might meet in person. It'd be great. And we might have a Freddy's free Friday therapy at 4, you know, meet up, you know, somewhere in the world, maybe somewhere hot and sunny as far as I'm concerned. But either way, look, have a wonderful weekend. Do all the things that you're supposed to be doing. Keep yourself safe till we get out of this lockdown. If you're not already a member of the college, then if you use I'm going to say it, I hope it's right, Amanda. Use my name, put Freddy Jacquin 2021, and you get a year's free membership. Either I've said it now, so they're going to have to stick to it.
It's true.
And on the first Thursday, in fact, next month it's the 13th, we do a Thursday lecture. Dr. Mark Chambers, Dr. Naveed Akhtar, and myself run these lectures, and the next one's on addiction. So if you're a therapist or a doctor or a nurse, or if you know somebody who's that's in need of that help, then we'll be talking about addictions and how we can possibly help people with it. Check out Graham Harvey's clearance protocol if you haven't already done it. He is a wonderful man, and he has helped thousands of people. And I'm sure if you get into that, I'm sure it's another tool in your toolbox if you're a hypnotherapist.
Okay.
So, look, I'll say goodbye to everybody, and just
Freddy, before you go, Guy Arnold is still out.
Someone's still out.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Sorry?
He does look comfortable, right, doesn't he? I'm not
That's
sure.
That's why I've written, is he dead or still in trance? I'm just worried.
All right, on the count of 3, we're all going to shout Guy as loud as we can, all right? See if we can get him up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Guy! Wake up! Yeah. Back.
Please tell us, please.
All right, that's great. Nice to see you, Guy. I hope you enjoyed it.
I'll put the link at the bottom, Freddie, for people to join the College of Medicine.
Okay, check out the link.
Fantastic.
If you're not already a member, join up. It's a great, it's where if you're an alternative therapist, whatever that means now, then the College of Medicine and Integrated Health is our link between what we do and the medical world. And it's the best, they're the best people, and they put on some wonderful stuff. So if you're not already a member, join, mention my name, you'll get a good seat.
Thanks, everyone. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, Freddie. Have a good
See you
weekend,
soon. Have a
everyone.
wonderful
See
weekend.
you
Freddie.
later.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone, thanks.